Hey, and welcome to a new class. My name is Flo. Thank you so much for checking out this channel, Bre and Flo. If you're new to this, we provide online yoga classes, meditations, and also breathwork practices. So feel free to browse around in the channel, check out other videos. They're usually very similar style to this, and Bre and I, we both have very similar styles. So even if you are used to taking a class with me, go check out her classes too. They are, I would say, exactly the same, sometimes even harder if you're looking for a stronger class. Otherwise, if you're looking for something gentle, make sure you try out the beginner classes and also the beginner program called Embark. Today I will guide you through a Vinyasa flow practice. All you need is your mat. When you're ready, come onto your back in half savasana. Bring those feet to the ground, bend your knees, come onto your back. Close your eyes, take just 10 breaths or so to arrive, to settle into the practice and your body and your breath. Mentally get ready for the practice today. Start to establish a breath that works well for your practice, that you think you can maintain throughout this practice today. And whenever things get challenging, either through a challenging pose or a movement, or through a long hold in a restorative pose, you want to keep coming back to the breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. Take the last couple of breaths to set your intention for this practice today. Keep your eyes closed if you want to. Bring your heels closer to your hips. Start to press into the heels, lift both hips up off the ground. Come more onto the shoulder blades, but keep a gap between the chin and the chest. Lift those hips high, engage your glutes. Start to extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Straighten your right leg, imagine, or flex your right foot as if you're standing on the ceiling with the right foot. With your right leg straight, lower the hips down, let them hover. And inhale, lift the hips back up. Keep the right leg straight. 2 more, lower down. And lift. Lower. And lift up high as you can. Cross your right shin over the left thigh. Lower the hips down. Figure 4. Reach through with your right arm. Grab behind the left leg or grab the left shin. Flex both feet to protect the knees. Relax your back down. Slowly pull those legs towards your chest. 3 breaths here. Breathe in and out through the nose. Send the breath into the right outer hip, which is the target and the function of this pose, to stretch the right outer hip. And release both feet down to the ground. Press into your heels, back to bridge pose. Lift your hips up high. Arrive here first, engage your glutes. Extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Straighten your left leg, flex your left foot. Hold it there, breathe. With your exhale, lower the hips down, keep the left leg straight. Inhale, lift up. Lower, exhale. Inhale, lift. Last one, lower. And lift up. Cross your left shin over the right thigh. Release the hips down, figure 4, other side. Pull your legs towards your chest, relax your head down. Breathe nice and slow. Still early in this practice, so give the body time to open up. No need to pull forcefully. Be patient with this, keep breathing. Release the feet back down. Bridge pose 1 more time. Release your hips down. Very good. Keep the feet where they are. Bring the knees together. Close your eyes for a moment. Just 2 breaths. Nice and slow to reset, to reconnect to the breath and to your intention. Let's come into a tabletop, hug the knees into the chest, rock forward, cross your ankles, roll over the knees, come onto all fours for tabletop. The shoulders are above the wrists, the hips above the knees. As in all of our classes, we warm up the wrists first. Stay on the toes, send the hips back. So now you're stretching out the toes and the feet. With your arms straight, move the shoulders forward as far as you can. And back. 5 more, forward and back. Every time you come forward, you feel the weight shifting into the inside part of your hand, also into your fingers. And that is where you want to have the weight most of the time when you are practicing with your hands down to the ground in any of the upcoming poses. Shift forward. Now make circles around the wrists. Keep the arms straight. Keep the breath going. Switch directions. Keep your breath going. We're already in the middle of the practice, so you want to breathe nice and slow through the nose. Very good. The fingertips are pointing towards the knees. The last one for the wrists. Send the hips back. Stay on the toes. Let the palms lift up. If you want to go deeper, bend one arm and then the other. Very good. Sit on the heels. Shake out the hands. Beautiful job. Stay on the toes. Send the hips forward so you engage your glutes. With your right hand, you grab the right wrist. Your left the right heel. The left arm is reaching forward. You swing that left arm forward, over to the right, and around as far as you can, back behind you for a half camel. Keep the glutes engaged. Flex your butt cheeks. And then release. Bring the left arm around and forward. Let's switch sides. The left hand grabs the left wrist, the right arm, the left heel. The right arm comes forward to the left, and behind you engage the glutes. 2 more each side. Keep the glutes super engaged and strong whenever you bring that arm up and over your head or close to it. 1 more each side. Very good. Come back to center. Sit on the heels. Stay on the toes. You want to stretch out the toes, the feet. Without using your hands, perhaps lift your knees up. Let's come into a squat at the back of the mat. Very good. Take a moment here to arrive. We're not coming into malasana. It's more of a deep squat. The feet are close together. If your heels are lifted here, that's perfectly fine. A squat oftentimes really comes down to ankle flexibility, so depending where you are with your ankle flexibility, something perhaps to work on to deepen your squat. I recommend checking out the Yoga for Jiu-Jitsu playlist, which is not only for Jiu-Jitsu people, but mostly for people that are interested in mobility and mobility drills, mobility routines. I share all of those in that playlist. Straighten your legs, fold forward. Keep the legs straight. Grab the elbows. Or release the hands down to the ground, rock side to side. Let's give the hamstrings and the lower back some time to open up. Now grab your head, the back side of your head with your hands. Keep your legs straight, but keep the feet as wide apart as your hips. We start to bounce the chest towards the thighs. But as you do that, you want to really tuck the chin to the chest and curl with your upper body into a little ball. So for me it would be, I would curl normally so much into a ball so that the microphone is touching, so the sound quality goes down, so I will not go as deep, but you want to really tuck the chin to the chest and curl as much into a ball with your upper body as possible. And then you start to bounce with the chest towards the thighs. So you lengthen the entire fascia line at the back side of your body, running from the feet all the way up your calves, your hamstrings, your back, all the way up to your head. Let's go for 10 more. It's kind of fast. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Hands down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, roll up to standing. The arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, downward dog. Walk the hands forward. Take your time here to arrive. Walk your dog. If you need to, bend both knees if you want to. Firm down into the inner hands. Push the ground away. Feel the fingertips. Send the hips up and back. Reconnect with your breath in case you lost it. Nice and slow in and out through the nose. Lift your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Press into your palms, send the energy through the body up and back to the right heel. Now come onto your left fingertips, root down with your right fingertips to create a good foundation. When you're ready, reach with your left hand towards the left calf or the shin or somewhere on the leg. Keep pressing into your right palm. Keep the breath going, keep balancing here. Very good. Reach your left arm forward, up and over your head. Shift forward, awkward plank. The right shoulder is over the right wrist. Your left arm is reaching forward. Point the right toes. The right leg is lifted. Draw the right knee to your right elbow. Hold it there. Rotate your left heel down to the ground to the right. With your left hand, you grab the outside edge of your right foot. Extend your right leg as much as possible. Keep the breath going. Ideally, both legs are straight. Your right arm is straight. Feel the right fingertips. Now let's come into starfish. Set the right foot down. Reach your left arm up. Press into your right palm. Reach your left arm forward, up and over your head. Come onto your left toe so the left heel lifts up. Very good. Keep shifting forward. Come high onto the right toes, the left toes. Now draw the left knee to your left armpit. Press into your right palm. Hold it there. Look inside the right hand. Step the left foot there. Come onto the knife edge of both feet. Reach your left arm up. Keep both feet flexed. Stay on the right fingertips. Start to straighten out through both legs. Breath nice and soft through the nose. Release your left hand down. Frame the left foot as you step your right foot to the back of the mat for pyramid pose. Straighten out through both legs. Make sure both heels are on the ground. Otherwise, shorten the stance. Fingertips on the mat or on blocks. Inhale to lengthen out through the spine. Exhale to fold. Keep pulling the left hip back. Keep your right hand on the ground. Reach your left arm up, revolved triangle. Pull the left hip back. Keep your legs straight. Draw the navel to the spine. Pull the belly in. Rotate your chest to the left. And keep reaching up through the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Very good. Reach your left arm forward, up and over the head. Shift forward, rebend the left knee. Let's come up for standing pigeon on the left foot. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Hands to the heart, send the hips back. The option to stay here, or if you would like, you can come into a standing pigeon twist by bringing the right elbow inside the right foot. Connect your palms. Press into the palms, draw the navel in, and breathe. Let's do 3 more breaths here, wherever you are. Slowly release, rise back up for a standing pigeon. Extend your right leg back for a revolved half moon. The right hand comes to the ground, the left arm is reaching up. Reach up through the left fingertips, back through the right heel. Keep both legs straight. Draw the navel in. Very good. From here, tap the right knee at the back side of your calf for Shiva's quad variation. Come back up, revolved half moon. Tap, come back up. Tap, come back up. 2 more. Keep that left arm reaching up the whole time. Last one. And come back up. Very good. Step the right foot back. Keep the arms as they are. Crescent lunge, open twist. The left arm is reaching back. The right arm is reaching forward. Bring the left knee more in. Lean back. Breathe. Let's reach that right arm up, the left arm forward. Bend your right knee, straighten the left. Skandasana to the right. Warrior 2. Left arm forward, right arm back. Look inside the left knee. You want to see that big toe there. Breathe nice and slow. Straighten your left leg. Pivot your left foot to the right for Prasarita. But instead of folding forward and down, you bring the heels in, the toes out for Goddess. Now imagine you're holding a big steering wheel in your hands. So the arms are straight, remain straight. Now you're steering to the right side. The left arm comes up and over your head, and the right arm comes below towards the left knee. Now you're steering to the left, to the right, to the left. You want to feel this underneath your shoulders, underneath your armpits. Let's go for 5 more. 4 to the left. 3 to the left. 2 to the left. And 1. Very good. Straighten both legs. Now bring the heels out, the toes in. Fold forward and down. Take a deep breath in, lift up halfway. Exhale, pivot to face the front of the mat, runner's lunge. Frame the left foot. Step your left foot back, one-legged plank. Shift forward, come high onto the right toes. Bend your arms, one-legged chaturanga. Hold it there. Bring the left knee to your left elbow. Look over to the left knee. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms, plank. Very good. Downward dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. 2 more just like that. Very good. Seal your lips. Breathe in and out through the nose. When you're ready, lift your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Find that shape first, arrive, breathe. Firm down with your left fingertips to be really stable. Use your right hand to reach for the right foot, or the shin, or the thigh. Grab whatever you can. Keep pressing into your left palm. Keep breathing. Reach your right arm forward, up and over your head. Shift forward, awkward plank. Keep that right arm and the left leg lifted. Point the left toes. Very good. Breathe. Draw the left knee to your left elbow. Hold it there. Rotate the right shoulder more down. Bring the right heel down to the left. Grab the outside edge of your left foot with the right hand. Extend both legs. Make sure the left shoulder is right above the left wrist. Let's set that foot down, starfish. Reach your right arm up. Start to reach the right arm forward, up and over your head. Lift your right heel up so you're only on the right toes. Shift forward, press into your left palm. Draw the right knee to your right armpit. Hold it there. Shift the hips forward. Look inside the left hand. Step the foot there. Come to the knife edge of both feet. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Breathe into the right outer hip. Straighten both legs. Slow the breath down. I know it's hard. Slow the breath down. Slow it down. Place the right foot, the sole of the right foot down at the ground on the mat. Step the left foot back. Pyramid pose. Right leg forward, left leg back. Shorten your stance if you need to. Both fingertips on the ground. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Pull the right hip back. Keep both legs straight. Slow it down. Keep your left hand or your fingertips on the mat. Reach your right arm up. Revolved triangle. It's all about that ease and the effort and the practice, that balance. The poses are very challenging, but you can find that ease in the breath. Nice and slow in through the nose and out through the nose. It's easy to breathe fast. It's challenging and advanced to breathe slow, although there is something challenging going on. Reach that right arm forward, shift forward, rebend the right knee, rise up for a standing pigeon, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Hands to the heart, send the hips back. Pull your left knee down, keep your left foot flexed to protect the left knee. Stay here if you like, or come into a standing pigeon twist by hooking the left elbow inside the left foot. Connect your hands. Press into your palms. Pull the belly in 3 breaths. Very good. Slowly release. Come back to standing pigeon first. Extend your left leg back, left hand down. Revolved half moon. The right arm is reaching up. Lengthen through the spine forward. Extend back through the left heel. Left hand down. The right arm is reaching up. Reach up through the fingertips. Pull the belly in. Rotate the chest to the right. Now, those modified Shiva squats, tap the left knee outside or behind the right calf. Keep reaching the right arm up and extend up for revolved half moon. 4 more. Tap. Extend up. 3 more. Tap. Come back up. Last two. Last one. Very good. Keep the arms as they are. Step the left foot back. Crescent lunge. Open twist. The right arm is reaching back. The left arm is reaching forward. Lean back slightly. Pull the belly in. Pull the right shoulder more back behind you. Breathe nice and slow through the nose. Very good. Reach your left arm up, the right arm forward. Spiral lunge to the left, Skandasana. Bend your left knee, straighten the right. Warrior 2, bend your right knee, straighten the left. Take your time to set everything up. Right arm is reaching forward. The left arm is reaching back. Relax your shoulders down. Breathe nice and slow through the nose. Straighten your right leg. Pivot your feet to the right, so both legs are straight. Looks kind of like a starfish. But then you bring the heels in, the toes out for goddess variation. Very good. Keep the arms as they are. We're again steering that big steering wheel. Maybe it's a school bus. So be careful with the kids in the back. You're going to the right. Steer to the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. What a crazy ride. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Hands to the heart. Straighten your legs. Now bring the heels out, the toes in, fold forward and down. Let's hang out here for a couple of breaths. The option for you now to come upside down. If you want to come into handstands or tripod or headstand, now is the time to do so. Wherever you are, breathe nice and slow. Let's take 2 more breaths. And come back down. Deep breath in, lift up halfway. Pivot to face the front of the mat. Frame the right foot. Step the right foot back, one-legged plank. Tuck your tailbone, engage the core, push the ground away. Shift forward, come high onto your left toes. Bend your arms, one-legged chaturanga. Draw the right knee to your right elbow. Look towards the right knee. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back, chaturanga. Straighten the arms, plank. Very good. Set the knees down, elbows down, glide forward and through for upward facing dog. The only thing touching is your hands and the tops of your feet. Pull the shoulders back. I'm dripping sweat over here. I'm sure you are too at home. Beautiful job. Keep the glutes engaged. Look straight ahead. Let's take 3 more breaths. Now stay on the tops of your feet. Shift forward. Bend your arms, tuck your tailbone. Chaturanga. Straighten the arms, plank. Yes, we are still on the tops of your feet. Shift forward again, bend your arms, chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Plank. Bend your arms, chaturanga. Elbows in, up dog. Let's keep going for the next 5 minutes, okay? Bend your arms, chaturanga. Plank. Set the knees down if you need to. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward dog. Send the hips up and back. That was quick 5 minutes. I know. You're welcome. Deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. 2 more just like that. Very good. Now the option to step float or handstand. We will meet in a Balasana, Yogi squat, with the feet outside the hands. So however you want to get there is great. Do that now. Bring the back side of your right hand to your lower back on the right side. Then you lift up. Bring that right elbow inside the right knee. Squat back down. Now keep that left hand or the left arm resting on top of your left knee. Press your right knee and leg inwards towards the right arm, and then rotate your upper body to the right. So you're really isolating that right shoulder. Very good. To release, you lift your hips up, pull that elbow out, switch sides, left elbow in, squat back down. Your heels might be lifted, that's perfectly fine. As I said in the beginning, it really all depends on your ankle flexibility, so keep working on it. Check out those jiu-jitsu videos, mobility drills mostly. Slow the breath down, pull the left knee in, rotate the body to the left. If you're still working on those handstands and you're wondering how to learn handstands, I will have a full program on Patreon, which will explain everything from start to finish, from hand placement, the strength you need, to all the techniques, and will guide you step by step to a freestanding handstand in the middle of the room and holding it for 1 minute. So I broke this down into about 20 videos, so you can head over there, our Patreon channel. The link is in the description. If you want to learn handstands, you can learn it there. I put together a full program just for you. Alright, release, lift your hips up, pull that elbow out, squat back down. Beautiful job. Now set the hips down. Bring your left heel close to your hips. And then keep the knees close together. Now with your hands, you grab the right foot and you extend that right leg up, straighten the leg as good as possible, and move your chest towards the knee or the knee towards the chest, you decide. Keep those knees close together, flex your right foot, breathe, hold it there. Now if you don't feel much here and you want to go deeper, you can bring your left hand to the outside edge of the foot, and your right arm goes underneath your right hand, so you're kind of crossing your wrists, and then you extend the leg up. Knees together, 3 more breaths wherever you are. Keep reaching the knee towards the chest, and then the top of your head up towards your hands, towards the right foot. And release. Bring both feet together. Remember on my Instagram stories, this mobility drill to come up from a seat without using your hands. Let's just do 3 of those just for fun. So you bring the heels close together and you come up to a squat. Very good. Let's try it out 2 more times. Very good. Now other side, bring that right heel close to your right hip. Grab the left foot, flex your foot so the toes are pointing towards you. Extend your leg. Bring the knees close together, find more length in the spine. Your left knee goes towards the chest. If you want to go deeper, again get this cross grip. Right hand grabs the outside edge of the left foot. The left hand goes underneath, so the right wrist is on top. Extend it out. Knees together. Breathe. Reach the top of your head up towards your hands, towards the left foot. 3 more breaths wherever you are. And release. Very good. Awesome job. Bring the soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. It's a little bit more accessible if the hips are wider away from the heels. If you want to go deeper, then you would bring the hips closer to the heels or the heels closer to the hips. Depends. Grab the feet, fold forward and down. Round your back, tuck the chin to the chest. Let's take a couple breaths here to finish up. Let the heart rate come down. With every exhale, you let go a little more. Surrender and melt into the pose. Also on Patreon, there's not just this handstand program, there's also really long classes. So in case you were wondering if I'm going to put out like 60-minute, 75-minute classes, yes, we are. Both of us, Bre and I, we're both putting out longer classes, but they're only available on Patreon. So if you head there, we have a bunch of 90-minute classes, 75, and just in general longer classes, strong classes, if that's something you're into. And just take a look and check it out. Alright, slowly release. Bring those feet down to the ground, but bring the feet as wide apart as your mat. Your hands go behind you. We're setting up for reverse tabletop. Your fingers are pointing towards the hips. I really love to come into this one, especially after a strong class. Just to stretch out the shoulders and bring the shoulders back into balance. Give them some love. Lift your hips up, reverse tabletop. Lift your hips up as high as possible. It doesn't matter how it looks. I just want you to lift your hips up as high as you can. Engage your glutes. You can keep the head upright. That's what feels best for me. But maybe for you, you want to bring the head backward. And that might feel really nice for you. Then go ahead, do that. This is an advanced class, so I assume that you already have a pretty good feeling for your own body and you know what feels good and what doesn't. Keep the hands and the feet as they are. Shift the hips forward. Set the hips all the way down. Now we're stretching out the shoulders. Lift the chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your arms. Send the elbows back. Three breaths here before we come into Shavasana. Very good. Reach your arms forward. Slowly come onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana. Open the knees up out to the sides like a book. The palms are facing upwards. Close your eyes. Relax on your back. If that pose is getting too uncomfortable for you to stay for several minutes, then of course just extend your legs forward for savasana. Either way, wherever you are, you want to relax. Let go of any tension in the body. Let the breath come back to its natural rhythm. Simply be on the back. Breathe, relax. Let your body go through and process all the benefits of the practice. Stay for as long as you like. Perhaps continue afterwards with a seated meditation. Thank you very much for joining me today for this practice and for letting me share my practice with you. It's always great to practice with you. And I hope I will see you in the next video here on YouTube or perhaps on Patreon. Again, thank you very much. With love and gratitude, Namaste.